sounds so cute.
No.
No.
Don't
Sucked back in again.
no.
Oh, close your mouth.
Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, we are continuing our journey on Evil Dead. We are now on Evil Dead 2, and I am with Paige, the librarian, or as everyone else likes to say in the comments, Laura Dern. Yeah, right? I thought that too.
Librarian Laura.
Yes, I was going to ask for your autograph, but I still want your autograph. But how are you doing today, and what are you expecting out of this film?
I am feeling good. I was just telling you before, it's the last day of school, so I'm officially on summer break, which is awesome. I'm very excited for this. I am really excited to see where the makeup is going to progress. Also, maybe see where the characters go, if there's a little development with any of that. Maybe where the writing is going to go too. Some more motivation and intention, but mostly the makeup for sure. I think I was really impressed with it before, and now a few years later to see where we land is going to be.
Definitely. That's a good call, and awesome on the last day of school. That's always my favorite day. I always had this weird tradition where I had to watch Heavyweights. It's a classic mid-90s film with Ben Stiller, but I always watched it on the last day of school because that's how the film starts.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because then they go to camp, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
So, yeah, I'm with you. I can't wait to see how the makeup progresses. I'm wondering, I didn't look it up before, so I'm wondering what the budget is like, and just also seeing how the character of Ash progresses, because Bruce Campbell was freaking awesome in the first movie, and Sam Raimi, we know that was such an early film in his career, so I'm curious to see too how he evolves as a director in this film as well. Just seeing the horrors and the obscurities in this film too. So there's a lot to look forward to, because I know this is really hailed as another classic. So I'm expecting a lot of, well, not jump scares, but just I'm looking forward to the scares and all the fun stuff we get to see hopefully in this one. So we shall see what's in store for us.
Legend has it that it was written by the Dark One, Necronomicon Ex-Mortis, roughly translated, Book of the Dead.
Yes. Like that, they're giving us a nice little recap from
Passageway to the evil worlds beyond.
But where's Emotep?
It was written long ago, when the seas ran red with blood. It was this blood that was used to ink the book.
Oh.
This is a cool recap of the first one, but also giving us the history of the book as well.
In the year 1300 AD.
And
they just found it, right?
Yeah, and the demons. I mean, we got some audio in the first movie, but I like the narration.
Oh, that's right. They had the...
Yeah, and they were playing
the machine,
it. They were playing it. I always like music as a building up of tension.
I'm digging the black and white, too.
Classic. Got like a noir style to it. Oh, here's our yellow car again.
Back on the road.
But that's the yellow car we started in. But it's a Sam Raimi staple.
It's right up in the mountains.
Are you sure it's deserted?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, great bridge shot.
Oh, it's amazing. I've got this phobia now of bridges, driving over bridges.
He's all right. He's doing okay.
Looks like it's Bruce Campbell actually playing in frame.
Shirt unbuttoned, piano playing, hot.
He knows how to set the mood. Take notes, guys.
Ow.
So, what do you think, kid?
Same necklace.
I feel funny about being here. What if the people who own this place come home?
They're not gonna come back. Even if they do, we'll tell them that the car broke down or something like that.
With your car, they'd believe it.
Have some champagne, huh, baby? Huh?
Sure.
After all, I'm a man and you're a woman. Last time I checked. Bum, bum, bum.
I'm already loving his humor because, like, in the first movie, he was very vulnerable. Not that he isn't, might not be in this one, but he's got that edge to him.
This is Professor Raymond Noby, Department of Ancient History. I believe I have made a significant find in the Castle of Kandar. Having journeyed there with my wife, Henrietta.
Oh, nice. We're going back with them. Cool.
It was in the rear chamber of the castle. We stumbled upon something remarkable. The Book of the Dead. My wife and I brought the book to this cabin where I could study it undisturbed. It was here that I began the translation. The book speaks of a spiritual presence that roams the forests and the dark bowers of man's domain. It is through the recitation of the book's passages that this dark spirit is given license to possess.
I want to know who kept that prop.
That book would be so stinky by now, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Handa, strata, mantos.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that
The summoning.
That visual that they always get of the POV of the demon.
Yeah.
Or whether it's like a forest. So effective. Oh, no.
Linda?
Dude, the pacing is really frenetic in this one. Oh,
Oh, she gone.
Linda!
oh no, Linda. It's okay, the forest is only miles and miles. Oh, shit. Damn.
Oh, Linda already?
It's like, I'll take off another button and play the piano more. Whoa!
Wow, no hesitation this time. That looked pretty damn good. Wow, you are right. This pacing is going quick.
I don't mind frenetic pacing. I mean, I like slow burn too. I mean, when we're really developing the characters, but I'm really enjoying this so far. Oh, the sound design. That is effectively spooky. Wow.
Oh, I was like, is this a different house? The back door. Ah.
Oh, whoa, whoa. What an amazing
Whoa,
shot.
is he in the sky too?
The facial expressions by Bruce Campbell are so good in that shot.
Get up, Ash.
Must have been fun direction for Sam Raimi to tell Bruce Campbell how he's going to tell him, like, going through there, you got to do
we're
this or
gonna
do this or
spin
do
you.
your... Oh. I mean, you called that earlier. I wonder how the makeup's going to evolve into. It's so good.
Pretty. I mean, I'm really impressed with this.
I mean, it was really good in the first... This is amazing.
Oh, I love that reverse into the cool. Into the trees, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, down again. That was a very cool visual. Sucking it back in. That was awesome.
I wonder if they just did the shot in reverse.
Yeah,
Like maybe
or if they
that's...
edited reverse.
Yeah.
We're going to get vertigo here.
I like the look of him now. It looks like a man who's been through so much, just from the dirt and how worn down his shirt is too.
It was a hell of a night.
Yeah, had to behead his woman. He got
Bury
hit.
her.
Yeah, buried her, and then he got hit with this blast of evil or whatever from the
Nearly
demons.
drowned. Oh, is it actually charred?
Sun's driven away. For now.
Nighttime is different. Might be a different story.
He still doesn't seem quite right?
Oh,
There's still...
You're one of us? Is that what it just said?
Oh, do you see the face
Yeah,
in the house?
I actually did. Yeah, that was a good catch. But yeah,
Yeah,
like,
get
nope,
out of there,
nope,
Ash.
I'm out.
Little yellow car does pretty all right off-roading.
Just be careful. That's a... Oh no. Just pull an Evel Knievel, drive over. I'm just... Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna get to the other side.
I gotta get a grip of myself here.
Uh-oh. Passage of time.
Oh, cool.
Nighttime, is that where... Now he...
It's already
becomes-
feeling really a nightmare with this pacing too, right?
Oh, for sure. But so what, now he's going to become one of them at nighttime, right? Or is he still able to stay in human form? Dude, the way Raimi's able to just come in on these close-ups with the camera and the frame, it's really impressive. Gives this uneasy tension every time. Yeah, ouch. Oh. That was an incredible stunt going through the front windshield,
Wow. Cool sound, too.
Oh, that was really cool.
Can't bother with a doorknob.
Yeah.
We gotta just burst.
I like how we're staying on one shot, though,
Yeah.
when we're doing that.
What, was he in the wall? Cool.
It's like, where did he go? Did he go down below?
House is much bigger than it looks on the outside.
Man, what they are doing with the cinematography in this one. So freaking elaborate. So inventive.
Yeah, these pull outs, right?
Yeah, the
Reverse of the fog, too.
So good.
Oh, you were right. He did go in the basement.
I found the pages of the Book of the Dead.
Yeah, I got your telegram. Thanks. You haven't aged a day in 3,000 years.
Maybe longer.
They're 3,000 years old. They're definitely Stinky Page.
They're stinky pages.
Take my car. Take us about an hour to get there. Annie, you hinted in your telegram that your father was onto something with the first part of his translations. What has he found in the Book of the Dead?
Probably nothing.
All good stuff. Nothing negative.
It's super positive.
Is it safe to play the piano now? This is like prime jump scare moment. I don't want it to. Oh, well, there's the piano. Standard haunted house stuff.
Oh, yeah, that girl you cut her head off and buried.
Oh, she coming out from under? Yep, she is. Oh.
Whoa.
Wow, awesome stop motion.
Very. Oh, she's
dancing to the piano.
Piano.
I mean, in life, she loved when he played the piano.
Aw.
But why would she not like it in death?
She summons her head right back on.
Whoa. That is wild.
Whoa. Oh.
And for my next trick. I miss stop motion.
I love that the body has decayed, but her face hasn't. It's still giving her so much humanity.
Shit. Dance with me. Oh, it's so creepy. Yeah, that'd be me too.
Wow, he's doing such a great job
yeah,
of this tormented soul.
Yeah, not only that, his facial reactions, but he's got to do it. Oh,
Hello, lover.
Eesh.
Oh. He is not letting go.
This is scary but funny at the same time.
It's like a puppy. Won't let go.
Work shed.
He's still giggling and holding on tight.
Yeah, hey, she loves him.
Oh, the sound.
Wow, how did they do that right into frame? That was so... Oh, what, the vice? No. Don't do... Or, I mean, yeah, do
I
that.
guess you gotta.
You're going down. Chainsaw.
Yeah.
The chalk outline.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
Close your mouth. This is amazing.
Wonder what's going to take out the head, the chainsaw or the vice? Which one comes first? Oh, they get half the Make that your weapon of choice. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta, right?
No, we're beyond reason.
She's back to beautiful.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Nice.
as a girl, using it as a silhouette instead of actually showing it. And having the blood squirt. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's cool. Nice job,
Hard
Ash.
work. I might throw that chain one more time.
I say stick with the chainsaw. That's me.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it actually worked right there.
You're right. Just have to
But,
get so much closer with the chainsaw.
That's a fair point too. I guess you can use a gun from a distance.
Is he trying to feel if he can feel a
Well,
presence?
we saw in the earlier flashback was like the professor and his wife was in the chair, right?
Oh, right. She was knitting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll let you continue doing your thing. I mean, I'll talk about it in the review, but this is really difficult what he's doing, having to act by yourself like this and create moments.
He's got fantastic eyes for this role, though. Really.
We just cut up our girlfriend with a chainsaw. Does that sound fine?
Oh, having to fight his duality now. I know the character
so many of those. What am I doing moments?
And I know the character was already built in the comics, but that reminded me a lot of what Raimi would later go on to do with Norman Osborn and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's talking to himself in the mirror. Control it, Ash. Come on, buddy.
The fingernail is in the eyeball.
Yeah.
You dirty bastard!
Damn dirty bastards. Charlton Heston would be proud of that line.
Get me back my
Oh,
This poor guy.
yeah, he's been through it. They're coming from the airport. They said they were an hour away. We saw the bridge was out, but was that just from Ash's point of view?
Oh,
or?
yeah. How are they going to get there?
Is this the road to the Nobi cabin?
You ain't going there.
And why not?
The southern accents are so good.
Oh, okay. So the bridge. Yeah, I agree with you. The southern accents are on point.
There must be another way in.
Sure ain't no road. You want to go up there for anyway?
I just remembered. What? But yeah, that's right. There is a trail. You could follow Bobby Joe and me. But
I was going to say, are you going to ask them for Muddy?
45.
50.
$100.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
You take my bags and you got a deal.
She's one hot hillbilly right there.
Sure.
Why are they laughing at each other?
I don't know, but I like it. It's funny. Oh my God. I don't know why, but for a sec I thought he was about to turn on the garbage disposal
Oh,
with his
just
hand.
stick. Well, I mean, listen, he was pretty upset with the hand.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was like inspired a little of that movie with Devon Sawa, Idle Hands. I don't know if you ever saw that one.
It's been a long time.
I saw it once years ago, but oh, the noise, the sound just.
I mean, how exhausting.
Oh, he's gonna.
Oh, his hand has its own whole personality. Not only is it possessed, but it's.
Maybe he's got to cut off his hand.
It sounds so cute.
Is he gonna take his other hand and just?
I think he's gonna have to, right?
Oh, or do that.
Oh, that was great.
Like, yeah, I gotcha.
Who's laughing now?
Oh no.
Who's laughing?
Oh, the blood and gore in this.
Again, just close your mouth, though. Please. I don't know if it's because he's doing so much physical work, too, and his eyes, but I'm getting some Jim Carrey a little, you know?
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
I did not expect so much comedy in this one.
Yeah, no, this movie's, it's got that good balance of comedy and horror for sure. I like it. It gives levity, especially in horror movies, because I get so uneasy when I watch horror movies.
You need it,
so
right?
I personally do.
Oh, she's talking about them.
That's what I'm saying. How did that fit in the trunk of in that car? I could see it maybe more in the backseat, but it's an irrelevant question to the story. It's just something I would.
What do you
like,
think's in there, though? She's got the book in her hand.
Here's your new home.
Yeah, a couple books on top will do the trick.
A Farewell to Arms. Perfect.
I get it.
Flossing's going to be a lot tougher now. Although
This
it's
was
still
before the pics.
Yeah, that's true. True. And he put all the books on. Right, it makes sense that his hand turned that because she was biting on his hand.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be so funny watching him shoot his hand.
Oh, through the mouse hole?
Don't. Save the mouse. And that's a weird thing to say in
that was
house.
a cool shot. Did you see it go through the second one?
Yeah. Damn, to have that arms or that strength in your body to be able to. I swear, if the hand gets caught in the mousetrap. Oh, it is. Eee. Ow. This is taunting him. Oh, he did get it. Maybe or not the. Did he get the mouse?
Was it the mouse?
Please tell me it wasn't the mouse. It might be the mouse.
That's a lot of blood for a mouse or a hand.
Whoa! Hopefully his mouth is closed this time. Dude, they're putting Bruce Campbell through the ringer in this movie, and he is just taking it like a champ.
Sucked back in again.
How do they do those shots?
See if we don't.
Home, sweet home. Oh.
That was cool. Oh, everything's mocking him.
Destroy it all. Don't let them laugh in your face. Just burn this whole house down. Like, let me get in on the laugh while I destroy you.
Oh, that thing is creepy.
Oh. Have they made it here now? I think it just might be those 4 people that are coming, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, is he going to be... Whose side are we going to be on here, Ash?
Dude, just please shoot the clock. I want to hear that sound. Push! Yeah. Like, I'll give you $100 to get off me. Ouch.
You all right, honey?
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, she got shot
Hopefully it's
when
just
he was blasting through the door.
Hopefully it's just a flesh wound.
No, we thought her father was going to be here. That's why we decided.
It's a good thing it wasn't her father. Oh, no, you guys misunderstand.
Yeah, just from the way it looks. That's not good.
What the hell did you do?
Hey, come here.
We'll throw him in there.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I made a mistake.
Oh, they're pulling him by the stub, too.
Right. Blackmouth son of a...
Oh. I'm just laughing more at the sound that the
Sure, Andrew.
not that he got kicked down there.
Checked all the other rooms. Folks aren't here. Maybe they never came.
How long did it take you guys to get there, whatever way you went around?
It was just a quick trail. quick I could draw.
A few hours since I've translated and spoken aloud.
Listen up. This is my father's voice.
And now I fear that my wife has become host to a Kandarian demon. Last night, Henrietta tried to kill me. It's now October 1st, 4:33 p.m. Henrietta is dead.
What a way to find out.
Really?
But I dragged her down the steps and I buried her.
Oh, thanks for saving me from the hand.
Of the fruit cellar.
Oh, no. Oh! It sounded like Mom.
It was Mama.
One's in my fruit cellar.
Oh, yeah.
There's something down here. Move it. Open those things up.
Oh, whoa.
Dude, go a little slower. Bruce Campbell is really selling the moment, but I'd be scared shitless if someone even in makeup looked like that.
Right.
Ooh, oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh.
I can't with the face grabs.
Ouch. That would give you a bad headache. Oh, this is why Paige said always keep your mouth shut.
I told you.
That was disgusting. That was the last thing I thought was gonna see. Glad his face is still intact. Trying to see if he got like scratched up or something on the side.
Yeah. The hillbilly?
Yeah. I know, it's just the shadow of his hair.
There's something out there. It lives out in those woods. Something
evil.
Out here.
We're going, baby. We're gonna get on that train.
Nobody goes out that door. Not till daylight. You listen to me.
Is that what she used to sing to you guys?
Mother singing to her.
I'm sorry, guys. Not your mom anymore. Don't fall for it.
Could you imagine, though?
I mean, yeah, of course. Put you in a vulnerable state.
Mother?
Oh.
Quickly.
Hell no. No. Not your mom anymore.
You were born September 2nd, 1962.
See, she's a good mom.
She remembers birthdays
She remembers
and
the
years.
birthdays.
That thing in the cellar is not my mother.
Oh no!
Was that the guy that was on the couch?
Yeah, yeah.
Did he?
We are the things that were and shall be again.
How did that happen? I thought the girl got the eyeball in the mouth.
She did. Did he get? I remember he got thrown through the.
Dead by dawn. That's cool. Yeah, chant it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I love the biting hair. Whoa, he got a mouthful.
You might like. I don't.
Oh, nom, 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 nom.
Grab that damn chainsaw.
No.
Oh no. Oh, okay, that works too. Oh. Dude, I love when they do those silhouette shots and then you see the blood come out.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen so much gruesome. It's kind of cool to see just any other perspective too, right?
Nice job, Ash. Yeah, I would be speechless too. Like, what the hell did we just walk into?
Did we even get introductions?
That trail we came in here on, it just ain't there no more.
It disappeared.
Like the woods just swallowed her up.
Don't shoot that
Now
damn.
that clock is.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that was from the first one too, right? The clock would stop.
I think you're right. Yeah.
It's so quiet.
It's too quiet.
That synchronization was awesome.
So funny and so good. Like, there's no safe spot.
Such an eclectic range of sounds.
Probably, maybe. I would just say stick together, though.
We'll all go in together.
Exactly.
Hell no.
No?
You're the curious one.
You got the most experience here. You're the curious one.
Well, at least take a weapon in. Does he still have that axe?
Hey,
Take a light instead.
I'll go with you.
Aw.
Well, she's probably looking for her dad, right? That was just her mom and the...
I mean, that's originally... Oh, but she had this... That's why she came there originally, was not only that, but she had the pages. This movie really knows when to be frenetic in terms of its pacing. It knows when to pull back and ramp up the tension and suspense. Oh, you guys should have stuck.
Oh, you guys didn't want to be alone?
Yeah.
Shit. I told you there weren't nothing in here, no how.
That is a completely normal reaction to be shaking that uncontrollably in this situation. Whoa.
Holy Mother of Mercy.
Right?
Father?
I was going to ask, is that their dad?
Here that wants to destroy you. Your salvation lies there.
In the pages that she brought?
The pages of the book. Recite the passages. Dispel the evil. Save my soul. And your own life.
All right. Now we know what they need to do.
Jake, you're holding my hand too tight.
Uh-oh. Is he turning?
Baby, I ain't holding your hand.
Hold on. Is it the hand?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, no! Oh.
But was it an Addams Family?
Oh, it?
Yeah.
Cousin It? Oh, no, not Cousin It. It was just It.
It, yeah.
Yeah.
Thing was...
Thing.
Thing
There it
was
is.
the-
Thank you.
yeah.
Cousin It was the
hair. Yeah.
Been a while since I watched Addams Family.
She's like, wait, nobody followed me?
Oh, wait, they're able to make that tree come to life. That is spooky. Oh, no, not this.
Another tree tie-up.
No. God, I will never look at the woods the same way after these films. God, she's such a drag.
Oh, it's got her by the face. Oh, that I thought that was her body exploding.
Yeah,
it was the little the puddle.
Yeah, I thought that was what was happening at first too.
Oh no, into a tree.
What a transition. Wow. That was amazing. That was so
Her
cool.
boyfriend didn't even try to go after her.
He's not a curious one.
You're right.
Where the hell is she?
She was way out of your league anyways, brother.
Don't worry, she's gonna come back for you.
Yeah, right.
You'll see her soon enough. Just not in the way you expect.
We gotta go out there and find her.
If she went out in those woods, you can forget about her.
What's wrong?
He just feels it.
Felt like someone just walked over my grave.
He's having these really lucid moments of in and out, right?
Well, they did say earlier you're one of us.
1300 AD, they called this man hero from the sky. He was prophesied to have destroyed the evil.
Gotta be Ash.
You think he's reincarnate?
Could be.
Recitation of this first passage will make this dark spirit manifest itself in the flesh. Recitation of the second passage creates a kind of rift in time and space, and the physical manifestation of this dark spirit can be forced back into the rift.
So if you
At least that's the best translation that I can.
take the physical manifest, what are you doing?
That's right. I'm running this show now.
Okay.
Baba Joe.
He wants to find his girl.
Once we find her, we're getting the hell out of here.
You.
No, you idiot!
Kill us all. She's dead by now. With these pages, at least we have a chance.
Even though he's making a dumb move, I understand his perspective. I mean,
Right.
he's in love. I get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting your own business sounds exciting, doesn't it? Until you realize in this day and age, you have to become the website person, the inventory person, the checkout person, the marketing person, the shipping person, basically an entire company overnight. That's why I genuinely love today's sponsor, Shopify. You've heard of this shout them out before, and there's a good reason why, because we've been using Shopify for RejectNationShop.com way before we ever partnered with them. And I know a ton of other creators who've trusted them for years. The easiest way to explain what Shopify is, it's like having your storefront, cash register, stockroom, marketing assistant, and business expert all in one place. They are the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. From household names to brands just getting started. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that actually matches your brand. They also have helpful AI tools to help write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhancing product photography. Plus, Shopify helps you with everything from inventory, payments, analytics, international shipping, returns, and easy-to-run email and social media campaigns. So it's time to turn those what-ifs into Shopify today. You can sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/rejects. Go to shopify.com/rejects. Thank you, Shopify, for sponsoring today's video.
Bullshit.
Dude, you've already seen.
Fate just don't mean it's going.
No, don't. No.
Oh, don't do that.
I thought he was going to throw him in the fire.
Yeah.
Now you ain't got no choice. Now move!
Not where you want to go. You just feel how alive everything is out here.
It looks great. Not over the top at all. Really subtle movement.
No trail. Where to now?
Are you going to call her name out or something?
Split through the middle of a tree.
Uh-oh.
Here she come.
Mama Joe! You'll get us all killed! Shut up!
Never should have brought this guy.
Mama Joe! Where are you, girl?
Bobby Joe, where are you? Oh. Wow.
See what you made Ash do?
Yeah, you brought that on yourself.
You brought that on. Exactly.
Come on, control yourself, Ash. Join us. Oh, no, Ash.
Ooh, is that a whole spine of something?
Also got to get those pages
Back
down
from
below.
the- yeah.
Marco. God, it's little moments like that are so effective. Just having a door knob turning a little bit. Oh. Yeah, she had her Ash moment where she got the wrong person out.
Oh. Where'd she close the door on him like that for?
I think she was just trying to close the door.
Oh, and he was in the way.
Yeah, she's just in a.
You gotta get him all the way out, girl.
When you're in a scared state of mind, like you throw all logic out the door. You're not really thinking in the moment.
There you go. Guess your screams worked.
That's how you scare demons away. You scream.
Scream.
Yeah, he's got one strong head.
Pull this damn thing out of me!
I don't know if you should pull it out, actually.
Yeah, because then you're gonna have so much blood coming out. Yeah, he's not the best person to be listening to. It's like I'm speaking for the audience too. It looks like it was really difficult to have to pull him in real life because he wasn't giving her a lot of weight support. No. Oh, God. Ugh. Makes me so queasy watching the nail.
Give him. Pass up the papers.
Yeah, we'll trade.
Trade.
That's another thing that Sam Raimi likes to show when humans are struggling with the nails. Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Oh, they're going for it with the blood squibs. It's just bucket loads of blood. We saw that in the first movie, Spider-Man 2, and this one. Ooh. Come on, Ash, you're in control.
Are you coming back, buddy? Come on.
Oh, maybe the necklace will keep turning back.
Oh, yeah. Remember, Linda?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's an effective way to show, like, even in monster form, the humanity in him. Yeah, do not let that necklace go.
No, wait!
I know the problem is she's already seen, like, her mom turn into regular
she
mom.
She knows now, yeah.
That thing is gone!
We can't trust you either, though.
Damn it! I said I was all right! You hear what I'm saying? I'm all right! I'm all right.
Maybe you are. But for how long? If we're gonna beat this thing, we need those pages.
Yep.
They're gonna be pretty soaked in blood. You gotta face your mom.
Yeah, that's good. That's not good.
Aw, mommy.
Oh. Is he gonna attach it to his arm?
Is he souping up his chainsaw?
Yeah, do that. I was thinking about that when he cut off his hand. Oh, let's go.
Clever. She's like, yeah. Oh, so now we can have the chainsaw and the shotgun. Oh, sawed off shotgun.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Yeah. Very shagadelic.
The trees might be coming to help her, though. Wow, uprooting themselves. Cool. Why unlock it when you have a chainsaw arm?
Seriously. Chainsaw is the key. Are the keys.
Those pages are down there somewhere.
Oh, I love how the smoke is coming off. There's one. How
many do we need?
Yeah.
Was it 3?
I think it was. Nice. God, transitions are so seamless. That 2. Has such a claustrophobic feel because of how tight the corridor is.
The low ceiling, the dripping. Not another shower.
Oh, his reactions are so good. Oh, yeah. It's the hillbilly guy. You can tell it just from
his overalls, yeah. Loving all the little rats around.
Yeah, glad they have a nice little home. Oh, dude, have that your handsaw ready.
Pages, quick.
That's impressive to toss it up like
Piece
that.
of paper, straight up.
I don't know how the physicality works in that, but I like it.
Well, they are 3,000 years old.
True.
And possibly made of human flesh.
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Oh, no! No! Face first by your ankles. No, 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 no.
Nosferatu Salamimnon Kanda.
Okay, so first the physical manifestation. Oh no. Get away from me, Mom.
It's so hard. It's her mom. Oh, God.
Oh, let's go, Ash.
Looking like a
Damn.
Rambo.
Yeah. Yeah, he worked out for this, you can tell.
Slice it down the middle.
Ooh.
Ah. Ah. I love how swollen and puffy she is.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like, let me show you giraffe form.
Quite phallic, actually.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, distract her. Cut the head off, Ash. Or do that. That works too. Oh no.
Oh, piece by piece.
Damn. The practical effects and the animatronics are so freaking good.
Swallow this.
Damn, that lighting, you can tell that's on set. Looks so smooth like a cowboy how he does that. Yeah, it's traumatic, but it's also hard because that was your mom.
You think they're going to fall in love?
There's a possibility.
Trauma bonded.
We got to read that cantation, free your father's soul. Well, I guess free your mother's soul too. Technically just... But we better do it fast.
Oh, they're going to flatten the whole place.
Yeah, trying to do it before they read the cantation. I like though each scene is creating obstacles to make things tougher for them.
Right.
You want to open the rift and see the evil back?
All right, let's do it. Kind of hard to read right now. We're moving all over the place. Ooh. Oh, is his hair turning gray? Oh no! What? What happened? Oh no! Stupid hand!
Again?
Oh.
Can you finish it?
All right. Of course, the car's the first
Taking
thing
the
that's
car.
going.
Victory is ours!
Oh, right in the eye. Ugh.
I think she got the last phrase out.
Yep.
By God.
Oh.
It wants to take everything.
How do you outrun that? Where do you go? That is so crazy to have to be able to hold on with one arm because you only. Oh, he's. Whoa, that's so trippy. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Where are we?
Oh, or is it from what they were reading? Like they're in the old.
Oh. They have time traveled.
Oh yeah, they did say it was like a time, right? Warp or whatever.
Slay the beast! 'Tis a deadite!
Wow, that is wild to go from the setting in the 80s to this. Nah, that is so cool. He's just so calm and cool now in the face of danger. All these guys have freaking gear and they're like,
Oh, he'll be the hero. He killed the monster, right? It's Back to the Future. He brought the car. He shot up out of the sky.
That's a good comparison, actually.
From the skies to deliver us!
Yeah.
From the tales of the Deadites!
Is that one of? Is that's not Sam Raimi or one of his brothers, is it?
No.
Well, we saw the prophecy or whatever. Like, we thought it was like, is that him?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's what we were saying. He's reincarnate.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That
Ash.
is not how I thought this film was
No,
gonna end.
that was quite the twist.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, guys, that was Evil Dead 2. What a ride.
What a ride.
Yeah. If you are watching us on YouTube, make sure you do all the YouTube stuff. Share the video if you don't mind. Hit the like button. That way you let us know we are giving you top quality content that you are enjoying. Also, don't forget to ring that notification bell. That way you're notified whenever we drop videos such as these. Also, special thanks to the editors of this video for editing down these highlights. That way we're able to show you them on YouTube. It is a task, especially with a film like this. So thank you very much for all the hard work and dedication. We appreciate it. Also, full-length reaction where you sync up with your own copy. We watched this on Amazon Prime. Also, it's over on our Patreon page. Any support you give us over there really goes a long way in keeping the lights on, keeping the co-hosts coming back in. So we appreciate any kind of support that you can give us over there. It's a really lovely community. Also, teas like these are available. And like those too.
How appropriate for today. Art should be dangerous.
Seriously. Very appropriate. RejectNationShop.com. You get a 15% discount if you become a Royal Reject. And also, you can ask us questions over on our Patreon page. You help navigate the review portion for us, and we will individually shout you out over on our Patreon. So while I'm gathering those right now, Paige, just quick thoughts, and then we'll get into the questions because I did see, I think earlier we had quite a few, but just quick thoughts. What did you think of
I'm
Evil
like
Dead 2?
still a little reeling there from the very end.
Yeah, no, that twist was definitely shocking. I was not expecting.
I think
that at
I
all, for
liked
sure.
it. I feel now like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was jarring.
In what way was
It's just not
the ending or the movie as a
the
whole?
very ending.
Oh, okay.
The very ending. I'm just a little
like going into
I'm
that setting.
processing it. I'm
I mean,
processing it.
They definitely.
But there were clues that were going to take us there.
Yeah,
I even
sure.
said like maybe he's the reincarnate.
Yeah.
He's right. He's the leader, the protector through most of this.
Sure. Yeah. Nothing surprised. I mean, when it comes to that ending, and also like you just mentioned, the foreshadowing too, and possibility of him being being reincarnated. Nothing surprised me, especially with the way this movie amped up the comedy and how shocking it could be at any time. So I really wasn't. It definitely was a twist, but nothing really shocked me at that point of the film. Like they're like, guns out. We're just doing.
Yeah.
We're having fun and we're just doing stuff. So, but I loved it. It was a fun twist.
It was fun.
But now let's see if we can explore that. And I would imagine the next film is gonna hopefully take place in that setting. I have not looked it up, but that would be a lot of fun.
That would be fun.
Seeing Ash. But what'd you think of Bruce Campbell in this film?
Oh, I thought he was fantastic. I actually really loved the first half where he was pretty solo through a lot of it. I love that. I think he did a great job. It was, to me, it's always a little more scary when you're on your own somewhere too, without a crew.
Yeah.
You know, he did a really nice job. There was so much more comedy in this one, physical comedy too, that he nailed, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, we saw in the first movie that Bruce Campbell was definitely a survivor. Not that he wasn't in this one, but this movie did not rely so much on, or the first film rather, did not rely on a lot of comedic bits as like this one. And he was not as alone throughout the first half like he was. He had, I think there was like 3 or 4 or 5 other characters, I believe, but Yeah, this film just really, to me, made Ash such an icon, a legend, a legendary character. And I love to, and I mentioned it while we were reacting to it, I love that the film really knew how to have frenetic pacing and also to when to just really push back and really delve into suspense and really amp up the tension and slow burn a little bit more too. But I like that the comedic bits really give you a little bit of levity for whenever the jump scares hit and just everything else when it comes to the horror bits. So I liked it. And also to just touching upon what you're saying with when it comes to Bruce Campbell having to be by himself for a good portion of the film.
Yeah.
I think acting is just in general, whether you're reacting off someone else, is a very difficult thing to do. I've tried it many times. It's not easy. I'm better at imitating myself than acting, than bringing a character to life. Having to act by yourself, whether it's this, whether just an example, Will Smith in I Am Legend, it is very difficult to act by yourself, have to, with no one to react off of and to, have facial reactions, hear sounds and to, bring the character to life in that way.
Not to mention what this was actually probably like on set.
Yeah, for
on
sure.
Your own? Yeah.
For sure. So from that perspective too, Bruce Campbell, the energy and the life that he brought to the character and the way he was able to infuse so much humor into Ash as well in such a scary setting. I love what he was doing. And I like too the relentlessness he brought to the character too, in terms of, the way heroes are usually portrayed, and I have to do this because it's the heroic thing to do. But in this situation, he's doing it because there's no way out, and he's stuck.
Well, and he's kind of possessed through a lot of it, going back and forth. And I think he has just really good eyes for this role. And there were so many moments where you could tell he was really fighting within himself, which was probably, again, a really hard thing to do on your own. But he went back and forth, and he did it in ways that were really funny a lot too. I feel like so many of the things that I really liked about the first movie, I still really like about this movie, just more polished.
Yeah. No, the makeup was incredible, the cinematography, and when it comes to the
sound design,
yeah, all the even they gave life to the hand with the
giving life to these trees, giving to so many creatures. The rats were almost a whole character themselves too.
Definitely. So yeah, and Sam Raimi, just I love watching his evolution as a director too. Like even shots where you see that Bruce Campbell or Ash rather is flung back, and we stay on that long take. And I don't know if he just said to Bruce Campbell, "Hey, do what you think the character would do if he's being flung back in for like a good 15, 20 seconds, or he gave him direction." Though, whatever the case is, I love watching, that like a moment like that was so intriguing to me as an audience member, and just the way he's able to use the cinematography to use POV from the demon's perspective or whatever they're called. Apologies that I didn't remember the name, but I love the way he's also able to use the mist as well, and the shots, how he was able to reverse doing like that.
The pull-outs,
so good.
There's so much of giving life to the woods in this series too, like the pullbacks too. I've always appreciated a movie where you don't really get to see the monster necessarily, because so much of that is done through the POV, really. But you know that there is a force there.
Sure.
I've always really liked that. To me, it keeps things really suspenseful. The monsters are just the people that become possessed rather than an entity that you actually see. Although I guess we did get to see it there at the end. And it had 3 characters morphed into it. That was pretty cool.
I agree with you, though. I think like what you make up in your head too, it like can be even spookier and crazy. I think Steven Spielberg perfected that when it came. It's like an Alfred Hitchcockian approach when you don't see the monster, but you either hear the music or you see the POV of the monster, and that just is freaking itself.
Way more impactful, in my opinion.
And really quickly before we get to the questions, I love too he did it a couple times in this film. I love the shots as well where you're about to see him take out one of the people who are possessed, or the demons rather, and then they go to a silhouette shadow shot, and then you see the blood squirting out all over, whether it's the green or the red blood, and they were not afraid to do massive amounts of blood shots without actually showing like the physical shot, but they show it in the shadows or the silhouettes rather, and I thought that was so effectively done without grossing us out.
Right, because we had lots of gruesome, fun stuff for sure. To see it in a different way is always cool too.
Yeah.
There were also some very cool moments always where it just felt like a bad dream. He was doing something, then all of a sudden he's sitting in the chair. I really like that aspect for it too. And I think that the pacing is also a part of that too. He was outside at the bridge. All of a sudden it's very dark again. We don't necessarily have to go through a whole day with him, but that's how dreams are a lot of times. You don't know why something is happening in a way, but you are scared for whatever reason. It's great storytelling.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to get into the questions now. So thank you so much, everyone who asked here. We're going to start off with, and apologies if I mispronounce anyone. It is not intentional. To Deadites Woodbeck, thank you so much for being a Royal Reject, for asking us a question. We appreciate you. Do you prefer the gritty, low-budget feel of the first film or the more comedic version of the same story?
That's so hard because I know that this first film was like I said, there were so many things that I really enjoyed about the first film that just felt more polished than this. I do enjoy the comedy more, so I think maybe for the comedy alone, I would have to say this version.
Yeah.
But you got to give credit to the flagship one for sure because there were some really great ideas there that just, with time and a bigger budget probably, and the process of makeup just getting better too. I would have to say this one.
I did really appreciate the first film, and I think I read behind the scenes as well that Bruce Campbell gave Sam Raimi. I'm trying to remember what I read a week or so ago when I read it. Like he gave him or he put his house up. And he gave him a good portion of the budget. Like they were they were betting a lot on that film.
Wow.
And it paid off, obviously.
Yeah, for both of them, obviously,
I'm happy,
right?
Yeah, I did appreciate so much of that first film, but I'm not. I do appreciate horror, but I get scared very easily. And not that this movie was not frightening, it was, but I like comedy in a horror because, like I said, it eases off some tension for me with with that levity. So I like that.
It's not like we had any downtime in it, really.
Sure.
You don't have any recovery moments. We're going the whole time. At one point, I was even on my tippy toes, I realized, under the table.
I was grinding my teeth throughout this entire film because I was on edge. And the film, literally, when the film starts, it doesn't stop. It just it's like a roller coaster, right? And there's a few moments, like I said, it pulls back and gives you it ramps up in terms of, or pulls back in terms of, ramping up the tension and suspense for sure. But overall, it's just a complete roller coaster ride. But I like the comedic moments because I can laugh and get off from the horror aspects for a moment or so. But the reason I like this a little bit more than the first one is just, like I said earlier, I think because of Ash, he becomes such an icon in this movie, and Bruce Campbell is so much fun to watch. I love his humor, I love his edge, and I love what he does with the look of with the saw, with the chainsaw rather, with the hand. There's just so many different aspects, and the stop motion and the makeup, which I appreciated in the first film. I just think they take it a step further in this one. So, but I still do really appreciate the first one. I think there's aspects of the first one.
So is the taxidermy head stop motion also?
You mean at the end, or
the taxidermy, the deer that was?
I think that was that might have just been a practical effect.
Yeah?
I think it might have been, but
was the girl dancing stop motion at the beginning?
I think was
that was cool.
That I think was stop motion, but I would say I think we both in agreement that we prefer this one, but the first one we still love for sure. Thank you so much for the question, and we are now moving on to Kev B.
Kev B, it's such a weird mix of straight up horror and Looney Tunes style physical comedy. Did you actually dig that, or did the tone shift feel a little too jarring for you?
No, I think because the film right away within the first 5 to 10 minutes, especially with the way Bruce Campbell was able to set the tone with his dialogue and with his facial expressions and reactions. I think when a movie is able to set tone right away and establish the rules and all that, I was able to adhere to that right away. So it didn't feel jarring at all to me.
No, and again, I think that maybe was because he was solo. Maybe if it was two people being so physical, it might start to feel a little too animated silly. But because he was on his own through that whole first half, I again think he nailed it really beautifully.
For sure. And I think a big thing too is about balance. And the film was able to really, the film knew what it was trying to be and didn't fully take itself overly seriously. So and able to balance that out. So I didn't mind it at all. And I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. I said, oh no, because I got out of the questions here for a sec. Hold on. I will get them back. Sorry guys. But yeah, it definitely wasn't too jarring for me at all. But moving on to next one. Thank you so much, Kev B, for the question. We appreciate you. Jaden Rhodes. Jaden, thank you so much for being a Royal Reject. We appreciate you. This is one of the best horror movie sequels of all time. I find this movie also to be hilarious, agreed, while also being spooky to watch. But I am curious if y'all agree, and do y'all like the kind of redone version of the first movie in the opening?
Yeah, it was a nice little recap. I remembered the book. I also just liked the little nuggets, too, of like the same necklace. There was something else, the clock stopping, all of those things that still were really giving tribute to the first film.
Yeah. It almost felt like a little bit like a TV show where they give you a recap right before the episode starts. But I like that they did it, and they actually gave us visual narration on top of it as well. So they were given that aid as on top of it. But I liked it, and it really did feel it did feel in ways like it was a sequel, and it also felt in ways like it was a complete reboot. And I think we were told as well that.
Look at it with fresh eyes.
Yeah, fresh eyes, but they couldn't unfortunately get the rights to the first movie. So yeah, I was taking that. I was saying, okay, in my head, all right, gonna not have any problems with any kind of continuity or anything, but it still in ways felt like a sequel for sure. So, but yeah, I like I said, I love that they chose to go down the comedic route in this. It was so much fun to watch, and Ash was freaking awesome. But yeah, I like that they did go that route in the narration though. I think that was a smart choice, just to let you know, even though we couldn't get the rights to from the first movie, it's still connected in a way, so don't worry.
Right.
Still smart to do. Moving on to Alan Smithy.
Alan Smithy, hey Paige and Andrew, if you had to pick an alternative item to attach to your severed arm instead of a chainsaw, what would it be? Ooh, good question, Alan.
Instead of a chainsaw. God.
I mean, is this everyday life or in this movie for survival?
I would say, and this is probably in this world, but if I had to pick, a pencil would not be a good item. Chainsaw, a hammer, I don't think that would be good in this situation. Let's think of something together. What would be a good item? I mean, could you do a shot? No, because how are you going to shoot it, right? Because it's attached to your hand. You need
it would have to be like a knife, a hammer, a golf club.
A golf club wouldn't be bad. I'm trying to think what would be a good one. The chainsaw is such a good pick.
It really is. Are there any other characters that have a chainsaw arm? It feels like very comic book, which obviously this guy has mastered. What could it be?
What would be a good alternative?
I'm like thinking about a spoon for some reason so I can eat.
Yeah. It's not a bad pick, though. I would choose floss so I could still do that.
Yeah.
I would use a spork.
A spork? Not a spoon, but a spork. It's got a little more function, I guess.
Yeah.
But for survival... I don't know if you can go any better than a chainsaw.
Would honestly be the best choice, but I know that we can't pick that. We got to pick an alternate an alternative item.
I mean, a good old baseball bat's always helpful. I keep one by the bed, you know.
I actually have one as well.
Do you keep a sock on it?
A sock on it?
You're supposed to keep a sock on the end, so that way, if you go to hit someone with it, they can grab the sock and pull away, and you still get one more hit.
I did not know that.
Isn't that clever? Somebody told me that, so now I keep a whole sock on top of the baseball bat too, because you get a second swing then.
Good to know.
So I'm gonna go with baseball bat.
I am a baseball coach
There
on top
you
of this,
go.
so
Yes, of course.
We'll go with baseball bats. Good choice, Paige. All right, thank you so much, Alan, for the question. We appreciate it. Let us know in the comments what's a good alternative item to go with.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah. All right, Jay Rushton, what up, Jay? Thank you so much, Jay, for being a royal reject. We appreciate you so much. Question: what is the first car you owned, and was it terrible? Ash's car model is the Oldsmobile Delta 88, which I've mentioned a couple of times. I know that's a staple that Sam Raimi
And it's
uses,
always yellow?
And I believe so. Yeah, it's always yellow because I saw it in Spider-Man 1. Saw it in the first Evil Dead film, and this one I haven't. I think I also saw it in Drag Me to Hell a few years back, and I remember seeing it in that
I
one
dig
too.
the yellow. You don't see yellow cars very often.
Yeah, for sure. The first car I owned was a 1999 blue Ford Explorer. Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I don't remember what year it was, but it was my mom's white Ultima.
Oh, cool. I like that. I recently just had an Ultima, which I just traded.
It's a pretty
in
good car, actually.
Yeah, I actually really, I
she
really
went for a
enjoyed
while.
it. Yeah, I enjoyed that car quite a bit, actually. It was a nice drive, actually. So, let us know in the comments, what was your first car? Do you still have it?
Oh.
All right, we got one more from Kev B again. Kev B is giving us some trivia. They had to. Oh, sorry. Did you?
Is this me?
Yeah, sorry.
They
my bad.
had to reshoot that opening because of the rights nightmare. The production team didn't actually own the footage for the first movie, so they couldn't legally use any clips. That's why it feels like a weird, condensed version of the first film, which is a different cast. They had to fake their own recap just to get to the story moving. Bruce Campbell has a funny tick. Just watch the first movie all the way to the end and then jump straight into Evil Dead 2. The exact second Ash gets shoved into the mud, that's the easiest way to get past the continual headaches and just enjoy the ride.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because like right away from the first 5 to 10 minutes, the pacing, like I said, is so quick.
Says a funny trick.
Oh,
Bruce Campbell. I was like, wait,
tick?
what was the tick?
Yeah, the funny trick. Yeah, no, that. Thank you, Kev B, for sharing that. That makes sense too. If they're not allowed to show any clips from the first movie, just to get that quick recap in. But I think because we were given that information too, we were given zero spoilers other than there was a rights issue, and just go into this with completely fresh eyes.
Yeah.
So that's why it was not jarring at all. But even if I hadn't known that, I still would have. I still like the way they strung along the narration, even though in my head it would have been like, wait, did we already know this? But I'm glad I was told that just to have that info. But
yeah,
I love the
and
way
you
they
would
showed.
just be like, why is Ash taking another girl into the woods? How is he not very traumatized?
I'm glad we
from
were
the group trip.
Yeah, I'm like, why are they going back to this house again? I'm glad we were told that just to not ask. Excuse me, not to ask those questions, but or ash those questions, but. That makes total sense if there was a rights issue like that. But I thought that was a good way to string up the continuity from the first movie with, even though there was an actual rights problem, but I liked it.
Yeah.
So, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
I'm trying to think. I was trying to keep a few bullet points. I think I got through most of mine. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, this was great.
Is there a third? Are we going to do 3?
I believe there is a third one. And
with knights and castles, possibly?
Yeah, and they like we said earlier, they did a good job of just quickly foreshadowing that. So that's going to be unique and interesting because the way the first 2 movies were shot in cabin in the woods style and in this one location, how to go into a setting where we're in a period, in a timepiece period like that. That's going to be.
Now that I'm remembering Cabin in the Woods, did they end up like in an elevator? In the basement or something?
Yeah. I believe so.
So we definitely are going into some fun territory. I hope so.
Yeah.
Some fun new worlds.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be. Oh, hold on. I think we are getting a question. This must have been the quietest. What?
We were quiet?
What? We were so loud. What?
Really?
Weren't we loud?
I thought so.
We were so loud.
We didn't watch the movie. We took a nap.
Yeah, we were.
You guys
we were,
are
we were
dead
silent.
inside. Just you wait.
Yeah, I thought we were loud.
I thought so too. I guess
Okay.
we weren't.
I guess we weren't. Anyways, thank you so much if you guys stuck with us.
Should
up to
we
this
read
point.
that so they know what we're talking about?
Yeah. Thank you so much if you guys joined us up to this point. We appreciate you so much, and we can't wait to see the third film. And thank you, Paige. It was a lot of fun to do the first two with you, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.